this video from Shop Stuff, we're taking a look at the new Meto Expert L 1832 labeler. It replaces the Proline Meto 1832, so the grey and turquoise gun. That has finally been discontinued. They're still serviceable, so if you've got one and need it servicing, we can still help you out with that. The new Expert version is this one. It takes the same labels, so it's the 3219 labels, wavy edge labels. So if you've got labels left over from your old tools, then that's fine, you can use them with the new one. And it also takes the same ink rollers as the Proline, so it's the same, pretty much the same setup. You've got dual or double print head here, 12 characters on the top line and 6 bolder ones here. I'll just show you again this. I've done a few sample printouts. I mean, in the description to this video I'll put the link to the full print head configuration, so you can check everything that you're going to be getting on the gun. So you've got 12 at the top, 6 bold at the bottom, so you can use it for pricing, dating, all sorts of batch marking and coding. There's plenty of options there. So if you're familiar with the Meto tools, you'll know that they're serviceable beyond the service life. So if you buy cheap guns off the internet, you can save a few quid up front, but if you drop and break them, the parts aren't available, there's no service centres to repair them. That's not the way Meto operates. So the Meto tools are more expensive, but that priced into that is the fact that they're better. And then there's also service centres in the UK, so we hold stock of all the parts, and we also service the tools. So we kind of look at the life of this sort of gun rather in months or years. We look at this in decades, really. If it's looked after and serviced fairly regularly, you can get, well, I know people who've had 1832 Prolines for 20 plus years. So yeah, that's why the Metos are more expensive. If you're already familiar with the Meto tools, you're probably thinking, well, why have they decided, what's the difference between the Proline and the new versions? Obviously on the old Proline guns, although they were robust, when we got them back for servicing, it was always either the handle areas, the handle and trigger areas, the side parts here, or this front bit here, which would be damaged by being repeatedly dropped. With the Experts, they've now massively reinforced and strengthened the handle and trigger area. They've got a new roll design, roll holder, label holder, which protects this area more. It's really rigid. There's also, this is now totally transparent, so you can see what's going on with the print head and ink roller area. This is also really reinforced. So obviously it's a new gun, so I've not had experience of people having them for multiple years, but these will last. An Expert tool will last longer than a Proline, which is pretty impressive, all things considered. So just give you a bit of the overall Expert range. There's the S series, which are single line guns, so I'll put up video links to the single line guns, which are the 626, 826 and 1026 date coders. There's then the M range, which is the smaller 2-line guns, including the 1426, and then this is the guns we're looking at here is the L range, and the 1832 is the flagship model. So 1832 is 18 because that's how many characters, and then 32 because of the width of the label. But there's also other guns in the range which I'll show you in separate videos. So those videos are probably appearing on screen now, so feel free to check those out. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit shopstuff.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.